All right, Team Hotels, the most unoriginal name ever. I wanted to give you a quick video feedback. It's way faster and more comprehensive than me trying to type this up. So I'll match your presentation with my own presentation. So let me give some feedback to you as a group overall, and then I'll just top line a couple of things for each of you as individual speakers. So first off, awesome job, really solid presentation. You guys set the bar really high. Super thorough, good depth of every group member as far as your bench. You didn't have any real weak spots among your speakers. And you had a big group, and you guys have been clicking all semester long, so I was expecting a decent presentation out of you guys, and you delivered. So good work. Some things on the presentation overall just to note. You went a little long. You were at 33 minutes, so a little long on the presentation. Not a big deal. Slides, excellent pictures. You didn't have any slide numbers on your individual slides, and when you had graphics, you didn't have sourcing underneath those graphics. So these are smaller issues, but I'm pointing out what you could do to improve even further. Also, I didn't really hear, you had some transitions, and Tyler was introducing each speaker, but I don't think every speaker introduced themselves, or a couple of speakers got missed, just as a minor point there. So. All right, as far as the individual speakers, Tyler with the opener, nice job of introducing everybody. With the final recommendation, you had good room command, so solid presentation. And probably the most stellar piece of your portion of the presentation was the criteria overview, really taking my feedback from the review session and just slam dunking the criteria overview, what it is, the data you're going to compare, how a company wins. So nice job on that, and weaving a whole conversational delivery throughout the whole piece. That was very nicely done. Kendrick with the industry and the availability for advancement information. Again, good conversational delivery, really nice images on your slides, good fun facts with the old Japan hotel. Well spoken, you had good use of business language, you seemed well rehearsed. The only thing I was surprised about is you went off and stood over on the other section of the room. I didn't know if maybe you weren't getting along with the other group members, but that was fine. If you're going to spread out, maybe a couple other of you should go spread out along as well. So that's just FYI stuff, doesn't hurt your group grade. Kelly with the position and the Yelp reviews, talking about the Yelp reviews was great. It was a way to get a laugh from the audience as you were a little bit further along in the presentation, keeping the audience engaged. So good conversational delivery, nice job of speaking to the audience. You had some ums in your presentation, but you seemed well rehearsed, and you had a lot of information that went well beyond the image that you put up on the slide. So nice job with that. And again, the Yelp reviews I thought was a really nice tactic for covering that piece of the presentation. Liz, you covered the Hilton and the uniforms. You had some reliance on notes, but overall you seemed comfortable up there presenting. The uniforms piece, you had some pictures where it was actual models, real people, and the other one where it was illustrations. So I was kind of wanting to see the actual uniforms of the real employees. That was a little bit of a discrepancy, not a major issue there. So nothing major there, except perhaps rely a little bit less on using notes. Francisco with the Marriott and compensation criteria point, some note usage here as well, and some presenting to the screen, so challenge yourself to turn and face the audience and connect with them more, but you did seem well rehearsed. Common for many men when they present, but you have a little bit of a monotone delivery, so work on a little bit more vocal variety in your presentation so it doesn't come across so monotone in the delivery style. And then Lynn with the barriers to entry and the Hyatt information, good facts, good room presence, you stood and delivered, nice loud voice, crisp, you had good energy, you were having fun up there with waiting for the next slide to come up, you spoke to the audience, nice room command, good gestures, well rehearsed, good knowledge. So overall, you guys crushed it. Really good job. You're going to get an A+. So thanks for setting the bar high, and let's hope that the other groups can match your standard. Okay. This, by the way, this is your feedback. So when I hand you back the feedback packets from the other students, you're not going to get a big feedback packet with me typing a bunch of stuff up. this is your feedback, your grading feedback. Okay, thanks guys, great job.